Another aspect that they'll have to be decisive is their entry passes. As we've seen at times, OKC will give their opponents an ample window to get either a layup or a dunk, but that window can also quickly close on the entry pass. As we've seen, when the pass isn't as crisp, this leads to deflections, turnovers, and then points in the other way in transition. The Pacers will have to play with conviction, as a lot of their passes will need to be on time, precise, and in the moment when there is a window to complete that down low. Additionally, I think Tyrese Haliburton and Andrew Nembhard are going to be hunting switches with Isaiah Hartenstein to get him on the perimeter to where he's least comfortable. And it's going to be really interesting to see how they attack Chet Holmgren, as even if Chet Holmgren guards Pascal Siakam, I still think Pascal has a lot of advantages just due to his veteran experience at this point, as he has a lot of speed getting out on the break or beating big men on the block. And he's really good at finishing around the rim, and off-ball execution will also be a huge point of emphasis for the Indiana Pacers. Trying to get their shooters wide open for clean looks is going to be huge for their success, because Nembhard and Siakam are guys that I think are definitely good playmakers as other options outside of Tyrese Haliburton when he's maybe either off the court or maybe used as a decoy in this Carlisle scheme. But I think the biggest problem for the Indiana Pacers is that who the hell is going to guard Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? A huge problem for the Pacers is that there's not really an ideal option to guard the MVP. It'll come down to Nesmith and Nembhard. Andrew Nembhard is probably the best bet against the bigger, taller Shai, and it's going to be his task to get up and under SGA to disrupt the shooting motion, especially on those pull-up mid-range jump shots. Nesmith might have his hands full with J-Dub, so I don't think that we'll see a lot of Aaron Nesmith on SGA. And then you can also throw Siakam on J-Dub at times as well. But then the problem is, if you put Siakam on J-Dub, then who guards Chet? And then the option is, okay, you can put Miles Turner on Chet, but then who's going to be the big guy to guard Isaiah Hartenstein? I think with this problem, you're going to see a lot of Ben Shepherd in this series on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, as he's pretty much the only guy on Indiana's roster that has a similar body type to SGA.